What would you do if a life was on the line, one that couldn't even ask for help? This pilot had mere minutes to decide, and when he did, no one on board could believe their eyes. A routine flight turned into a heart-racing rescue mission, and the reason? A four-legged passenger in distress. Buckle up, because this is a story that will restore your faith in humanity. Visuals of a peaceful flight taking off, passengers getting comfortable. It was just another routine flight, passengers settling in, sipping their coffee, lost in their books. Captain Jones Reynolds, a seasoned pilot with years of experience, was cruising at 35,000 feet, confident that it would be a smooth journey. But what no one knew was that fate had a completely different plan for them. Visuals of a concerned pet owner whispering to a flight attendant. Among the passengers was Emily Carter, a young woman traveling with her beloved golden retriever, Charlie. As the plane soared through the clouds, Emily suddenly noticed something terrifying. Charlie was struggling to breathe. Panic surged through her veins as she called for help. Pilot gets involved. Visuals of the flight attendant rushing to the cockpit, whispering urgently to the pilot. Narrator, word of the emergency quickly reached Captain Jones Reynolds. He knew the dog was in the cargo hold, and at that altitude, the oxygen levels could be dangerously low. In that moment, he faced a decision that went against every flight protocol. Should he make an emergency landing for a dog? The unbelievable decision, visuals of the pilot making an urgent announcement, passengers looking confused. Despite knowing the risks and the costs, Captain Jones made the call that no one expected. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are making an emergency landing to save a life on board. The cabin buzzed with murmurs. What kind of emergency required such drastic action? The landing and rescue, visuals of the plane descending, emergency services on standby. Narrator, as the plane touched down at the nearest airport, a team of veterinarians was already waiting. Charlie was pulled from the cargo hold, barely conscious, gasping for air. The vets worked quickly, administering oxygen, and within moments, the dog's tail gave a weak but hopeful wag. Visuals of passengers clapping, some wiping away tears. What happened next stunned everyone. Instead of frustration over the unexpected delay, the passengers erupted into applause. People cheered, some wiped away tears. It wasn't just about a dog. It was about compassion, about choosing humanity over mere rules. Visuals of news headlines, social media posts trending. News of Captain Jones Reynolds' decision spread like wildfire. Social media hailed him as a hero, and animal lovers around the world praised the airline for putting life first. And Charlie, he made a full recovery and is still wagging his tail to this day. Jones interview, visuals of a news interview, Captain Jones speaking with a reporter. In a later interview, Captain Jones was asked why he made such a bold decision. His response, "I became a pilot to save lives, not just transport people from one place to another. A life is a life, no matter how small or big, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat." His words resonated with millions, further cementing his reputation as a true hero. Airline's response, visuals of airline executives addressing the media. Following the incident, the airline took an unprecedented step. They announced new policies for pets and cargo, ensuring better safety measures to prevent such emergencies in the future. Thanks to Captain Jones, this wasn't just a one-time rescue, it sparked real change in the aviation industry. Emily and Charlie reunite. Visuals of Emily hugging Charlie tightly, tears in her eyes. Narrator, as Emily held Charlie in her arms, she couldn't stop the tears from falling. Her best friend was safe, thanks to a pilot who chose kindness over policy. The bond between a pet and their owner is unbreakable, and on that day, Captain Jones made sure it stayed that way. Captain Jones recognition, visuals of a grand ceremony, Jones receiving an honorary award. Narrator, it wasn't just passengers and social media who recognized Captain Jones' heroism. A few weeks later, he was invited to a special ceremony where he was honored with an award for his compassion and bravery. Standing before a room filled with applause, Jones humbly accepted the honor, saying, "This wasn't about recognition. It was about doing the right thing." Emily's gratitude, visuals of Emily writing a heartfelt letter to the pilot. Months after the incident, Emily sent a heartfelt letter to Captain Jones. In it, she wrote, "You didn't just save my dog's life, you saved a piece of my heart." Thank you for reminding the world that kindness still exists. It was a letter Jones would treasure for the rest of his life. In the end, this wasn't just a flight, it was a reminder that kindness should always be above all else. So, next time someone tells you that rules are absolute, remember Captain Jones Reynolds and his one decision that made the world believe in goodness again. The pilot and Charlie together, a happy ending to an unforgettable journey. What would you have done in this situation? Tell us in the comments below. And if this story touched your heart, hit that like button, share it with fellow animal lovers, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing real-life stories.